Hi and welcome to Passive Excel for Dummies. Today we're going to have a look at some tips and tricks on some certain zones. Some of these may seem a little useless, but they are what they are. So first up we're going to have a look at Tidal Island. And as any good chef, I have prepared a little bit. So in Tidal Island, if you encounter this little slope right here that you can see here, in general, it is faster to turn around to find Hailrake. I've done some testing, and like it is widely considered that turning around on the slope is faster, but on certain layouts it's actually slower to turn around. So, but yeah, in general, you find the slope, you turn around, and you'll find Hailrake faster than having to go all the way around. As you can see here. Here's the slope, here's Hailrake. I don't know why I tried to move the map with my mouse, but otherwise we would have to go all the way around here. But certain layouts, it is actually a few seconds slower to turn around. Next up we have mudflats. I'm not really sure why I would actually include this one, but these Roano's busts are in general located in a triangle, as you can see here. First one, second one, third one, triangle. And then in general should be just straight up for submerge, which leads us to the next zone. So what your goal in submerge is to find this bridge. This, if you find this bridge, you know ledge will be passed here. But what you can do on a new league or a new character is once you hit this bridge, you put up a TP here. You then go on to ledge. You then run ledge, kill some monsters, get some XP. And then once you find a waypoint in ledge, you go back to town. And you take your submerged waypoint. And then you go and do Dweller of the Deep for the skill point. So this way you don't actually lose progress. Like if you would go do Flooded Depths before ledge, you would then have to start over from the waypoint and then go back to ledge. So this is a pretty good time saver when you're leveling up a new character. Also, another thing about ledge, you see these three rocks here. These points towards the direction where Kuduku is, which is the direction where climb is. So that way you don't go like go this way and oh fuck, that's submerged. I wanted to go the other way. So these rocks will always show you which way Kuduku is, the big totem guy. So for Act 2 in Western Forest. You will find Weaver always on the opposite side of the waypoint. Waypoint here, Weaver here, as indicated by these web trees that you can see. You see the web trees? That's where Weaver's chamber is going to be. Let's see if we can get a different layout. Same one, but we'll just go the opposite. Web trees.
Can I not have but a moment's
We'll do one more, see if we can spawn on like the left side or something. Nope, we... Left side, come on. Nope. I'm not giving up. Left side. Alright, so now we go to the opposite side of the road. Weavers. Another trick in the Western Forest is how to find a Lyra. You look for this lantern here. And you follow the road. You see the lantern. And then you just follow the road here, like the brick wall here. And there she is. So for Chamber of Sins, there are a couple of interesting notes. The waypoint is always in the middle. Apparently I had a prophecy here. So if you can just work your way to the middle, you're gonna find a waypoint here. And another thing about this waypoint is it always points towards level 2. Like you can see in this corner here, level 2 is going to be down here. we'll do like, actually I'll just grab these because we'll do a new instance to see if the waypoint moves. And now it's in the left corner, which means level 2 is gonna be over here. This is pretty pointless, but I'll do one more. And we're up in the right corner, and level 2 is gonna be over here. Another thing about Sins is that in each corner of the map, you will find blue packs. So if you want to level up, you'll find a blue pack here. Then move on to the next corner. If I can get there. Move on to the next corner, and you find another blue pack here. So there's always a blue pack in each corner. Also, this waypoint thing is true for part 2 as well, which would be Act 7. Alright, next up, we're gonna go to caverns to the ancient pyramids. So we're just gonna run straight up here. So I've already prepared my way. So we're gonna go up the ancient pyramid. Now the first zone is always random where the exit is gonna be, but the next 2 are not. So we're just gonna have to blindly try and clear our way to level 2 here and not get any flash charges so I can run faster. Okay, so here's the second zone. Now, this zone, the exit is gonna be down here. It's always diagonally from where you can come in from. The first floor is random. Second and third is always diagonally. So the exit is gonna be way down here, just straight down here. See, down there. It was a bit further away than I thought it would be, but. And then the third floor is going to be the same thing. So we start here. It seems like it's either down here or down up here. Oh no, it's way over here. But as you can see, it's still diagonally. I just did not pay attention how the layout was, and here we are. Also, another interesting fact is right after you kill Vaal, it's actually faster to take a TP to town and then go to Act 3 this way, rather than waiting for this pyramid here to grow up here. Alright, next up we're gonna have a look at Lunaris level 2. So there's technically 2 ways of knowing where to go once you find the wagons. So the way I've always done it is like I can never remember how many wagons you're actually looking for, if it's 1 or 2. So I just do it my special way, but I'll do the generic way first. Alright, so as you can see, you got 1 wagon here, and we got 2 wagons here. The 1 wagon tells us which direction we need to go. So there's 1 wagon on this side, so this is the correct way to get to PoE. There's also another way to look at it. If you look at the map as 1 big square, as you can see here, there's not enough room for an area to spawn here to go even further. That's how I've been doing it like all these years. It's pretty stupid, but it works. So you can see like the area wants to go to the left, and there's no more room to spawn like an additional long on the right side. So that's how I know that's the wrong way. But yeah, 1 wagon right way, 2 wagons wrong way. Alright, next we have Sceptre of God. Now this one's a bit tricky. This is more of a feel thing for me, but in general you want to go like a half a circle or straight diagonally like an ancient pyramid. First one is always random, like the very first floor. I'll see if I can show you what I mean. So second, so we just get like a general idea of where it is going. Okay, so this is like top right corner. So the exit's either going to be over here or over here. Alright, so I completely fucked up what I just said, so I have to cut that out. I can't remember if I told you about the circle thing, like this circle thing here. This is in general what it's going to be like. It's going to be like a circle like this, or a circle like this. Very rarely it is actually straight diagonal. That can happen, but in general, it's gonna be like a circle, like half a circle. I will just do one quick grand arena. This wasn't actually planned for this video, but when you enter from here, you have two ways of going, and it's always going to be to the left. It's always going to be to the left. I don't know if you guys have that same rule, but if you're lost, go left. Alright, so now we're gonna have a look at the notorious Vaal City. So some guy on Reddit, like, I don't even know when, like ages ago, tried to explain this, and I just can't quite work it out. But as you can see here, it's basically just straight across every single time. I already took the waypoint, so it's basically always straight across. So we'll make a new instance. It's like just a straight line, basically. So starting from here, so see if we can just go straight up. That's vegan. That's not who I want to see. Alright, so I made a new instance and I ran straight up, and she was a wee bit to the left, which I couldn't find. So I was like all over here, and then I was all over here. So in general, like, yeah, she's gonna be like straight up from here, but sometimes she's a bit of a bitch and likes to hide. There's also a Temple of Decay thing here. So it won't work on the first floor, so we're just gonna blindly go straight down. There it is. So from here on, a trick you can do is you look at the staircase here. As you can see, this the bottom one points straight up this way. This way. So this way is going to be the right way. Because if we go the other doorway, which is not the stairs point to, it is like 90% of the time it's going to be a dead end. So we're gonna go the wrong way and see where we end up. Versus where we should have gone. We'll just go hug this side here. I was really hoping for that to be a dead end to really show you that this way is more optimal to go. We'll do level 2. RNG is fucking me in the ass right now. Again, it's pointing down, and it's not pointing this way. So we want to go this way. I mean, if you have a Flame Dash, they did buff the range, so it doesn't really matter if you do hit that dead end. Because, like, I can Blink Arrow over here, and you can Flame Dash over there, but if you don't have... I don't think Leap Slam actually reaches anymore. And there we go. I'm actually gonna backtrack a little bit to see if my words stay true, that would have been a dead end. Because the last zone did not agree with me. We'll go this way here. So let's say we went the wrong way instead. So we'll go up here. Yeah, you see, dead end. We'll do the next zone as well. Now this isn't 100% science, obviously, but this is something that I noticed pretty early, and it has been correct for me every single time. So you can see stair points down, so we want to go down. For the sake of argument, I'm going to go the opposite way and be proven wrong, probably. And we have like a dead end here. And an empty room here. An empty room here. But we can go here, but it's still in the direction where the stairs first pointed, so I'm in the right. But yeah, this strategy is more of an old one before they actually buffed the range of Flame Dash, because I think Leap Slam might not reach, but Blink Arrow and Flame Dash will. So again, stairs pointing down. I think this is the last one though, actually. Yeah, this is the last one, so it doesn't really matter anymore. And then when we're there, we have the boss. And I do believe this were all the tips and tricks that I had, that I could remember. If you have a tip or a trick for a zone that you want to share, leave a comment down below, and thank you for watching.